hitting George Foreman with so many right hands.
Yes.
Dick Satter told me to go to the dressing room. And I said, Mo, and Sandy Satter, Dick Satter's brother was in the dressing room. Sandy Satter and Dick Satter's brother told me, he said he never seen a boxer hit George Foreman with so many right hands. Well, I hit him. And Dick Satter walked into the dressing room. First thing he said to me, said, you're not going to box George Foreman no more. And I was 5. And like George Foreman got his eye cut over there. Boxing was one of the spine partners. And we had to stay over there for 5 to 6 more weeks. And I came to believing in as Islam over there. And the Holy Quran, Allah said, you cannot be a Muslim and believe until He chooses you. Allah told me to do His will, submit to His will. And then Zayah after. And after that, I was talking to one of the spine partners. His name was Elmo. I told him, I said, look what we could do in this country, Zayah. We could farm all year round. Then when he gave a Mohammed Speak newspaper to me, he said, this is what this man talking about. He had the paper that he had brought over there with him. He said, this is what this man talking about, the under Elijah Muhammad. So he gave the paper to me, and I went back to my hotel room. And I started reading the paper, and I seen the teachers do something for self, doing their own farming, business. And I seen one part in that paper. It said, behold, I will send you Eli, the prophet Eli, before the great and did the law. And I said, I've never seen that in my Holy Bible. See, I had brought my Holy Bible over there with me because I was reading it, studying because I want to be a preacher, pastor. And I got the Holy Bible. I went to the last chapter in the Old Testament, Malachi.
Yes.
The last 3 verses. It said, behold, I will send you the prophet Eli before the great, and they did the law. He will turn the heart of the father to the children, the heart of the children to the father. He would smash the earth with a curse. And my mom took me back to him, and I said, see what the under Elijah Muhammad was doing. He was laying the foundation for a new nation, a new government. I said, he's the Elijah what the Bible speaks of. So I want to see and talk to Muhammad Ali about the religion of Islam is there. So I told one of his men in this training camp, his name was Booker. I said, I want to see and talk to Muhammad Ali. So he went up to the Muhammad Ali hotel room, told him that I wanted to see and talk to him. Muhammad Ali told him to tell me to come ride back to the training camp with him. We had to go about 19 miles to the training camp in Sally. So I got in the car, going on back. I started asking about the religion of Islam. He cut me off right away. He said, if you tell me how George Foreman trained in box, I will give you $3,000. I didn't come to see him today. And he said, gave me his phone numbers. They called me every day to tell me how George Foreman trained in box. So I told him what to do. I said, when you go out there and start jabbing George Foreman, hit him with lead right hand. If you hit him with lead right hand, you would set him up, you could knock him out. And at the end of y'all seen that fight. Right. Look at the first round. That's right. When Muhammad Ali came out there, he got to lead with George Foreman with right hand because the guy was pronouncing that fight. He said he ain't never seen a boxer lead with right hand on George Foreman the way Muhammad Ali doing. And he knocked out Muhammad. He knocked out George Foreman. Yeah, you know, he gave me the $3,000. I didn't come to see him, but he gave me $3,000. And, you know, after that, I came back on the plane with Muhammad Ali. I went over there with George Foreman. I came back.
I know you did.
After that, I came back here. I went down to temple number 33. I joined the Nation of Islam. See, they have to, back in the day, they give you a letter. That's right. You have to write it direct. That's right. And I did it. The first time I did it, I didn't get it correct. But the second time I got it correct. And I received my X. And I was planning on returning back to the Zaire, the cause of Allah. The only Elijah Mohammed deceased a day before saving day. His son, Imam Deputy Mohammed, stepped up as a new leader.
That's right.
He said, I was born for the mission.
That's right.
That's right.
And he made his first maiden speech in Philadelphia, 1975. There was over 25,000 people were there.
Yes, sir.
And I was one of those 25,000.
Uh-huh.
The seven words, spread out, we make the world.
That's right.
When he
That's
said that, I know that I had to return back to Zaire in the cause of Allah.
Mhm.
1975, I went back to Zaire. First, I stayed a year and a half there. Stayed a year and a half there. I had it, first I had it very hard there. Because most people in the country speak French.
Mhm.
So, and I started to train in boxing there. And I wrote a letter to Temple number 2 in Chicago under the leadership of Imam Deputy Mohammed. I asked them to send me Valaire's newspaper. They started to send me a big stack of Valaire's newspaper every week for 6 months to Zaire. And they wrote a letter to me and they congratulated me what I was doing in the cause of Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
And I want to be a boxer. I want to own my own gym up there. I asked the secretary, I spoke for a location. He told me I have to need some paper from somebody to do that from America. So I came back into America. I stayed 1 month. I met with Mohammed Ali at his home in Chicago. And I told him I need some paper so I could train boxing there. Recommended train boxing there. So he read the paper out and gave it to me. And I returned back to Zaire and Africa. Called Allah. And I stayed another year and a half over there. And they gave me a location for the training boxing. But I never did open the gym up because I didn't have no sponsor from him to sponsor me to get the boxing equipment that I need there. So I kept on training boxing over there. I worked with Dave boxing equipment. I trained a couple of amateur fighters. They won the championship of Zaire. And I trained a professor. He won the championship of Africa. And after that, 1978, I returned back into America. I stayed over there altogether 3 years, Zaire in the cause of Allah. So I came back in 1978. 11 years later, 1987, 89, I returned back to Zaire in the cause of Allah. I stayed 2 months. I received my citizenship paper from the Islamic government, signed by the Imam, signed and sealed by the Imam, member of the Islamic Council of Zaire. Now I am ready to return back to Zaire after the cause of Allah. Zaire, there is a great future there for us and all business. It is the most beautiful country in the world. It is the earthly riches, natural mine resource, industrial diamond, jewel diamond, gold, copper, copper, uranium, mercury, all other resources. It makes $300 billion to trillion of dollars. The earthly riches. We got oil and gas that need to be developed. They're worth billions of dollars. I want to go there. For me to do that, I want to go there, a Muhammad Ali International Boxing Club. Under his life and legend on this earth. Population in the capital city of Kinshasa, 9 to 10 million people. The whole country is 60 million. That's very small for that country of Zaire. I want to go there, open up the Muhammad Ali International Boxing Club, start training boxing. And I want to start investing in all our natural resources there for billions of dollars. And I want to start shipping it here to Imam for the mosque here. Imam Deputy Mohammed. For us to sell all the honor from that resource will go to the mosque here, Imam Deputy Mohammed. For us to build new Africa on this earth. By investing in all farming, business here in America, start shipping all farm machines being equipped to Zaire, the farm, investing all farming and being in Zaire and all countries in the world. All countries in Africa and in the world. For me to do that, for us to do that, I'm asking you, brothers and sisters, all of us going to benefit from it. I'm asking y'all, brothers and sisters,
That's the mic. Go ahead.
to publish my book, Joint on My Shoulder, the untold story behind the greatest upset in boxing history. I am that man, that boxer, that war behind that greatest upset in boxing history. Mohammed Ali beat George Foreman for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
In Zaire, 1974.
True story.
I'm asking y'all to publish my book. It's about my life, it's about my boxing career, and what I did in Zaire in the cause of Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
The honor, what I earned from my book, this book, I will use it to return back to Zaire after the call of Allah. Me, Shia Rama, a Muslim brother from the Congo. I'm going to get there, open there, go there, open up the Mohammed Ali International Boxing Club in the capital city of Kinshasa. And I would start training boxing, and I would start investing all our natural resources that were business dollars would come here to America for the mosque here. Imam, Deputy Mohammed.
Have you seen George Foreman since? Have you had an
I
opportunity to meet with him?
I haven't seen George Foreman since.
If we could see that that fight, what's the date of that? What was that date of that fight? And it was called the name of the fight.
Rumble in the jungle.
That's the Rumble in the Jungle. We're gonna look that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in what round you say Muhammad Ali came out and he led with the right? That was in the first
round. Right
in the first round. With a right hand lead.
Pronouncing it right, he said he never seen a boxer hit George Foreman so in the lead right hand like George Foreman hit it. Although I told Muhammad Ali they do. But they leave with right hand on George Foreman to set him up. Knock him out. I know what he did.
Allahu Akbar. And no disrespect. Can I ask one more question? Now that you done put that out there, is there anything that if I'm not a fighter, and but I know some fighters probably gonna hear about this, is there any advice or anything that you can tell a fighter to go into training or into a fight with that you think might help them, or just give them a little of your wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I mean, you know, what you think? Like, what would you advise them, like a fighter, a young man that wanted to be a fighter? You wouldn't say don't fight, would you? or would you give him advice about his training, what's an advice you can give him that to help him win the fight? Ultimately you want to win the fight, every fight if you can.
If I seen the guy fight that he gonna fight, I would give him what to do to get to him.
So it's about he need to study. First is a mental before his physical.
Yeah,
he had to study his opponent. Right?
Yeah, he have to do. See what his mistake he be making, the move that he be making.
Like chess almost.
Yeah. Like I told Muhammad Ali what to do, how to get to George Foreman. He came out there lead with the right hand on George. We hit him with it. He never seen a box. He was George Foreman. So many right hand with Muhammad Ali hit him with.
I gotta watch that fight.
Yes, sir.
That's what I want to tell y'all. And how to get my book on internet. Tassi. And Jordan, Tassi was here. My granddaughter. She'll tell you how y'all can get my book on internet. Because when I earned from this book, all of this book benefits from this book. Because I will return back to Zaire.
When I read that letter,
We invest in all business, all our natural resources that belong to us.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
Giants on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Untold story in boxing that was never told. Legacy began starting with my grandfather's, where he was born, all the way to where he is now. The book was published July 2019. Spent many countless nights writing this stuff down for him, and finally got the chance to read it before I came here this weekend. Will. There's a lot of stuff in here.
You said it was published in 2009?
2009. July 2009. You can go online. First is,
Oh, yeah. I can hear it.
can everybody hear me fine?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
hear
hear
it.
you.
But now that you pulled it out, yeah.
Okay. You can go to Amazon.com. I've even set up a Facebook website where it's under his name, Ali Mohammed. You'll find the picture of the book, Giants on My Shoulder, and you'll find a picture of him in the background. I even set up a Gmail account where if you have any questions in regards to where we can, you can order the book from. If you don't want to go online, we can actually ship it to you. The website is giantsonmyshoulder@gmail.com. Either myself or him will be responding. If you have any questions in regards to how you can get access to the book if you're not able to go on Amazon, and where we can actually ship it out to you, I can go over the details with you so you can actually, I can send it to you guys. He have a couple books here today, I think 5 of them. He has a couple, five books here today, if anyone who wants to buy them. And once we run out, I can send them out to you and you can order them.
What is the price on it?
Book sale here, $27.75.
And you have a, do you have a vendor's price, or do you go to the website for that to negotiate all of that?
It's flat rate. If you go through the vendor at Amazon, it's going to say the same price, $27.75.
Okay.
Flat rate.
But what about for people that want to carry and become a vendor? What if you, because we're going to put this out and it's going to reach our audience, and what if some vendors are out there listening today and they want a wholesale price? What type of purchase do they need to make? They buy a case of 100, or is it 500 or 1,000 books? How do they do that?
Well, that you can actually do it in it comes
Call you or
call
you email
us,
you.
or you can
There
go
you
through
go.
the email and we can go over discussion.
And the
prices.
email again, what is it?
It's Giants on My Shoulder. As
Do
the book.
you have a public phone number you want to give out to?
You can call my phone. It's 317-281-7106. You can go to the email giantsonmyshoulder@gmail.com, or you can reach my email. My personal email is tjefferson169@gmail.com.
George Foreman, he's a popular guy, and some people in his circle gonna hear this, and they're gonna want copies of that book.
But we are willing to sell. If some vendors want to take the book and actually wholesale it themselves, we can go over the pricing and details as far as how many books in the box, and prices as far as how many books you want to buy from us.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The phone number,
Yeah,
yeah.
repeat it again.
It's
please.
317-281-7106. That is my personal phone number. I'm available anytime during the week after 3:30.
They most likely gonna leave you a message.
My name, I'm
and
sorry, I'm
most
Tasha.
likely they gonna leave you a message
Tasha what?
and ask you
Tasha
how
Jefferson.
much,
Tasha Jefferson, okay.
how much to write the check for, how many zeros to put behind it.
This here came out, in my book, it comes in newspaper when
Act like you do a
I
big
knocked George from my head off his head. I seen Tim still
He's a nice, he
Tim
seemed like a real
hit
good guy.
you flying across the
He's
ring.
nice.
Hit him in the right hand.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you,
I
brother.
hope y'all, buy my book too.
Yes, sir.
All this got
They
to
gonna call her and ask her how many zeros to put behind the check.
be.
You'll sign the books too if you buy them.